Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Sri Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Sarva Maharshibhyo Namaha. How the Jiva enjoys the sense objects. Ninth Shloka. Srotram chakshuhu sparshanam cha rasanam granameva cha adhishtaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate. Subject. The Jiva enjoys the sense objects, taking refuge in the sense objects like color, sound, etc. through the ear, eye, organ of touch, the organ of taste, and also the organ of smell and mind. Commentary. As it is said here that the Jiva takes refuge in the mind and the senses for the enjoyment of the sense objects, it is clear that the Jiva is distinct from the senses and the mind. They are the vehicles of the Jiva. By his ignorance, he takes refuge in them and experiences the pleasures and pains of material existence. Therefore, the experience of the mind and the senses do not really pertain to the Jivatma. He wears these vehicles for the purpose of enjoying the objects of the sense world. He functions through them and thus identifies himself with their changes and modifications. In truth, Atma is independent of the mind, body, and the senses. Question. What are the instruments with which the Jiva enjoys the objective world? Answer. With the organs of ear, eye, touch, taste, smell, and the mind, the sixth organ taking refuge in them, the Jiva, the sense world. The deluded do not see the Jiva Atma, only the wise see him. 10th Shloka. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhugnanam va gunanvitam vimudhananupasyanti pasyanti gnanachakshushaha. Substance. The Jivatma, departing from one body to another, or dwelling in the body, or enjoying the sense world, united with the three gunas, is not seen by the deluded. Those who possess the eye of knowledge behold him. Commentary. Why do we not see the Lord? This question is asked by many. The Lord answers it. You can see the Lord now in the body by acquiring the eye of knowledge. One need not go far and search for him here and there, in his very body, tenanted by the Jiva who is eating, drinking, sleeping, acting, enjoying, and suffering. That Paramatman can be seen by right discrimination, which opens the eye of knowledge, Gnana Chakshushaha. On account of the dominating of the objective phenomena, the deluded are not able to see him. If he turns the mind outside, the world is reflected in it. If he turns it inside, God is realized. If the mirror is turned to us, we see ourselves. If it is turned outside, the whole of the phenomenal world is seen. If the mind is turned within, kept calm, pure, and firm, Atma is beheld. This Atma is seen only by such sages who can discriminate between the real and the unreal, the seer and the seen. Seeing the Atma means self-realization. Utkramantam means the Jivatma enjoys in one body and after discarding it, takes up another and so on. He migrates from body to body. It is clear that the seekers need to look into themselves to find the Lord there even in his body. The first duty of man is to know who he is, what his true nature is, how he is dwelling in the body, and what he is doing with the sense organs and the mind. This is the search for the Lord through discrimination and dispassion. The externalized mind, which is beholding any other thing except the seer, should turn its concentrated look at the seer himself, the Lord. Thus, the true nature of the real man within is known. Knowledge is the light by which all things are seen clearly. The Lord is thus seen and realized with the eye of knowledge. The Jiva then knows that he is Paramatma, the Lord. Question: who can see Paramatma and who cannot? Answer: those who possess the eye of knowledge behold him, the ignorant do not. The eye of knowledge means right discrimination between Atma and Anatma. Without purity of heart, no effort can enable man to see Atma. 11th Sloka. यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त्य चेतसः. Substance. The sages striving for Atma Gnana see this Atma dwelling in themselves. Those striving, the impure and the unintelligent, do not see the Atma. Commentary. The Lord explains why some yogis are able to behold the Atma, whereas others fail in their efforts. The effort is common in both cases. Why should some succeed and others fail? The impure minded people, akrutatmaha, do not see the Atma in spite of their sadhana. These also do japa, dhyana and other practices, but they fail because the heart is impure, that is, vitiated by powerful vasanas, binding them to the external world. Some people attempt to realize Atma by study of Shastras without eradicating the impurities of the heart. Some others carry on a show of external devotion and meditation. They do not possess real self-control, and so they fail in their search for Paramatma. We see here that the Lord insists on purity of heart as the essential condition for Atmagnana. If there is no purity, there is no Atmagnana. When purity is attained, Atma is realized, the path is clear. The field should be cleared of rubbish, properly tilled and watered, and then the seeds grow and the harvest is gathered. Otherwise, the seeds are buried in the earth and have no chance of sprouting into life. They are wasted, for no harvest is gathered from that untilled, unwatered field, kshetram. The four elementary principles of sadhana chatushtaya, should be cultivated first. The heart is then purified of its unholy desires, passions, and emotions. The bodily organs and the sense organs and the mind are brought under control. When these disturbing forces are kept under check, the mind is full of peace, and in that state, the inquiry into the self continues without any hindrance and self realization easily possible. The Lord makes it clear that two things are needed: effort, purity. Yatnataha. The yogis strive to discover the truth, Atma. The striving must be there for self realization. Without it, nothing can be gained. But this striving should be accompanied by purity, chitta shuddhi. Then the reward is immediate. The word achetasaha does not here refer to illiterate, ignorant men who have no idea of spiritual life at all. It refers to persons who have some idea of spirituality, who believe in God, who have studied the Shastras, who understand the truth intellectually. These qualifications are good, no doubt, but they are not enough for direct self realization. They have to acquire self control and dispassion, otherwise, there is no progress. If the seekers do a bit of self examination, they will find out how strong the bonds are which bind them to the objective world, and how weak their vairagya is. Let them concentrate on how to purify the heart of all its impure sensual tendencies. The company of the wise, the correct way of sadhana, faith in the words of the Lord, all these are necessary for the aspirant to reach the goal. Question: where is Paramatma? Answer: in one's own self. Question: who can see him? Answer: He who practices sadhana having purity can see him. Question. Who cannot see him? Answer. Those who strive without purity of heart, chitta suddhi, cannot see him. Question. So, what are the conditions for God realization? Answer. Purity and effort.